this exciting company and exciting information with you. I don't know what is your background. Can you, guys, can you mute yourself? I don't know what is your background. Do you have any experiences with cryptocurrencies, with fintech and all this, what we are offering here? But I know you cannot ignore this anymore. Crypto is 17 years on the market. In these 17 years, this has become a new asset class beside gold, beside real estate, beside stocks, bonds, deposits, and everything what you already have. Is the smallest, is the youngest, but is growing the fastest. So when you are entering to this area, you have, like you heard, Darren, it's a wild, wild west still. 17 years old, not so much regulation and a lot of manipulation and everything. So it's a wild west, but there is a plenty of opportunities and dangers in the same time. So we are on this market for years and years already, so we already know how to select the projects, and Aurum is my premium selection, and I didn't have better partner in my life. I'm working with Aurum for 7 months, and in these 7 months, everything was delivered. Whatever they promised, they over-delivered. So close connection with the managing team, with Brian, with Ahmed and everything. So it's amazing. So when we are going on this market, crypto, Darren was mentioning before that he was doing trading all night long. And majority of the people thinks, yeah, if I'm on crypto, now I need to read charts, I need to trade, I need to be beside the comp. I am the first one who is against that. I am sitting in the bars all day long, drinking coffee with people and having good time. I hate computers and being beside them. I'm using them, of course, because of all benefits which they are providing us, but that's not for me. So when we are going to crypto, we can be holder, like Darren mentioned. Buy, hold. Now it's very good time to buy. Very good time. Why? Because the prices are low. It's like a discount on the market. Second technique, strategy, you can be trader. I said kids don't try at home because it's a bloody business. You're like insomniac. So it's much better to use automatization. So this, what we are offering here with Aurum, is automated AI trading. Plug and play and sleep during the night and enjoy life during the day. Third option is you can be the part of production, mining, minting, I believe you heard for that. Fourth strategy is staking, liquidity pools and things like this. So today and tonight we'll talk about Aurum and about the solution which is provided by Aurum. I am on crypto market for 11 years already. First 5 years learning, observing, nothing big, nothing special, but for the last 5 years I'm living from this. And I'm teaching people how to enter to this area on safe and profitable way. So everything in our life, it's a game. Business is a game. Investing, it's a game. Life, it's a game. And if we know the rules of the game, we have bigger chances to win. So the rules of these games are 3. First, we are using extra money. Some money which is lying there somewhere on accounts doesn't do nothing for us except losing the value on daily basis. And we are willing to employ this money to start working for us. Second rule, we need to give ourselves time. Nothing big happens tonight. It's the same here. But after time, with compounding element, small numbers can become very big. And the third, wherever we go with our money is always exposed to some level of risk. We cannot eliminate it, but we can minimize. We can minimize the risk, first, with education, and second, with diversification. So never put all eggs into one basket. Even if that basket is Aurum. Never. That's the rule. And even if we are high-tech financial company, there are always people behind any technology and behind any company. And I'm very pleased and blessed that Brian is behind this company. He's coming from banking and financial industry for the last 30 years. He was here, 20 years in Morgan Stanley Bank, one of the biggest banks in the world. And his best result was he recognized unicorn, the biggest and the fastest financial unicorn. It's called Binance, the biggest crypto exchange. He recognized that unicorn in early beginning. So he has a nose for potential, and he recognized the same story here with Aurum. He was managing director for Binance Latin America from 2018 to 2021. He was recognized from Forbes, Forbes Financial Council. Every week he is a guest on crypto conferences, on podcasts, on interviews. Currently he's in Hong Kong on one event. 3 months ago he was in Singapore on Token 2049, the biggest crypto event in Asia. So all the time with his name and his function, Aurum CEO. And his topic is change your life, change your future, change your finance with help of AI algorithmic trading. So of course our company is having licenses because we are a fintech company and we need to have some licenses. And new for US and Canada, they are in the process coming soon. We were established in 2024 in Hong Kong. But we started our journey 2.5, almost 3 years ago, with starting with trading with our bots. In 2024, we started our official launch and our journey and start to offer these services to community. Till now, we have 100 millions under management, more than 50,000 clients. We are actually worldwide. More than 5,000 debit cards was already sold, and we have public appearance in different crypto stages and events. And we started to build the community and offer our services. Of course, all of our operation is driven by AI. Because why? AI is the hottest thing currently on the market. So we are offering holistic ecosystem for managing of digital assets. The only fixed cost is $20 for you to join into our ecosystem, and you can use all our services. Having our own debit card, our own exchange, our own crypto bots, our own neobank, and like Darren mentioned before, we are starting with real-world asset tokenization, and this is the biggest trend inside our industry. Before we start talk about profits, here is disclaimer: I am not financial advisor. I am just sharing my own perspective and my own knowledge and experience regarding Aurum and regarding crypto. And I am on crypto market 11 years already. So I was never employed, so I am freelancer and entrepreneur for 30 years already. I started in my early age. I was seeker all of my life. I was always searching for opportunities and for non-conventional alternative things. And I recognized crypto 11 years ago, and unfortunately didn't have chances to play more, but I observed, I learned, I play something small. But for the last 5 years, I'm living from this. Before we are going further, would like for you to show me your index finger, not middle one, index one. Put it to your chest and repeat after me. I am responsible for my money. I am responsible for my profits and for my losses. And if you're not willing to do this or to accept this information is not for you. Thank you for coming. Unfortunately, we are living in very weird times. A lot of We are living in blaming society. Government, parents, economy, all of them are blamed for our current circumstances. And if we are not able to accept the responsibility for our activities, Aurum is not for you. So, first product which we are offering is first crypto strategy, AXI-bot. This is our flagship product, and here we have 3 years of track record, and these results are insane. In the last 3 years, monthly average result was 17% on monthly basis. In 2025, 200% of gained profit. So majority of the people would be happy with profits like this on yearly basis, what we are getting on monthly basis. So these are our past results, and of course past results are not any guarantee for future results. We'll see what market will offer us. But with this technology, which is self-learning, this machine learning, our results are actually on the long term getting better and better. So gross profit is 17%, equal for all of us. But net profit depends from the amount of our investment. Everyone can start with $100. You will not get rich with $100, but you will open your mind. In UK and America, they have a saying, if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. When we put our balls, our money into something, we open our mind and we start learning, observing, getting information, education. So if you're starting with $100, profit share is 60% for you and 40% is taken by the company. So that is still 10.5% net profit on a monthly basis. Of course, anyone who starts with $100, he will upsell, he will top up his account sooner or later. So always was and always will be big money makes big money, small money makes small money. That's it. So when you are progressing on this ladder, you are getting better profit shares. And the maximum profit share you can get is 95% if you invest more than 50,000. And you can start and you can do it with steps. You can start with any amount and then you can upsell and upgrade. And when you upgrade and when you reach the new limit, a new tier level, also your profit share is better. This investment is for 1 year. We don't have any entry fees, but we have 1% exit fee. Every time when you withdraw all your investment principal or your profits, there is 1% deducted from your account. And if you want to leave an exit before 1 year, there is 35% of exit fees if you do this before 1 year. So the second program which we are having is AXI Pro. So first and second one are correlated. You cannot go into second one if you didn't join to the first one. And the limit from the first one is the limit for the second one. For example, if you invested 10K in AXI bot, your limit in AXI Pro is also 10K. But here you have flexibility. Here you have liquidity. You can jump in, jump out. You can play with your money. You need liquidity or something happen or whatever. Here you have 10K is your limit, and inside this 10K you can do whatever you want. But profits are here a little smaller, but still more than great. 70% in last year, and all the trades are visible in your Telegram mini app or in your Aurum Neo Bank app for Android, for App Store not yet. You can see all the trades which are done, entry, exit position, P&L and everything. So also, as I mentioned, here is flexibility, liquidity, and there is 1% withdrawal fee. The third strategy, this one is for crypto holders. Darren mentioned before that he holds some dodgy coins, tokens, and he put them in zeros, and now he's multiplying the amount of these coins which we have. For example, if you possess BTC, Ethereum, BNB, Pepe, or Doji, you can accumulate bigger amount of these coins. The price is dictated by the market. We cannot influence that. So, but if you are accumulating bigger number of them, of course, you are getting bigger profits. All people who are crypto holders now, they are scared. This great fear index is very low. Crypto is gone. Bitcoin fell from 125k to 65k. Trust me, this is normal. Crypto, Bitcoin is 17-year-old kid. Now he is on his hormones, doesn't have stability, but he has a bright future. So this is his nature. Bitcoin did 6 times already, more than 80% of drop. But every time, resurrection, it came back, and it was even bigger than before. And also here, spring will come. On the market, we have different seasons. Now it's a rainy season, it's a winter season, but don't worry, spring is coming. But for us, we're trading. I don't care. If Bitcoin is 100, 200, or 50,000, I don't care. The only thing what is important that we don't have flat line. If we have flat line, we cannot make the difference. If there is volatility, that's what we need with AI trading. The strategy which we are using, it's called high frequency, HFT, high frequency tradings. Our bots are doing multiple small positions and they are taking profit. Of course, not trades are profitable, but the most important is this, that majority of trades are profitable. So if we have more profitable ones than negative, we are profitable. So 3 different trading bots. Second, our own exchange. And final, our own neobank. Neobank is actually a new branch, a new niche. The most famous from this niche is Revolut. 55 million of euros. This became almost the biggest European bank. Started 8 years ago, free service, internet bank. People were laughing in the beginning. But this is fintech. And our neobank is offering debit card. This is our first product from our neobank. And Infinity debit card is something what is very interesting. Because we are living in these fascistic times in society when government wants to tax every step of our life, when you cannot access to your money, hard-earned money is not yours, but it's theirs, on their banks. You cannot withdraw more than 250 pounds on ATM. Fascistic times. Why? Because the system is guiding us into cashless society. If we are living in cashless society, they can control every move, they can manipulate, and they can blackmail. Do you remember during the Corona pandemic bullshit which was happening around the world? In Canada, truck drivers were protesting. All their assets and bank accounts were frozen. They were not criminals. They just did their democratic right that they can protest against the stupidity, and their funds were frozen. So this shouldn't happen to become cashless society. With Aurum Infinity debit card, which is tax-free, which is no KYC, fully anonymous, no name attached, I can withdraw £800 per one withdrawal, and I can do hundreds of them if I have enough assets on the account. So there is a cost, $250 one-time issuance fee. There is top-up fee 2.2% and 0.7% of withdrawal fee, conversion fee, but this is still nothing in compare with all crazy taxation and everything what is going around. So we all are doing something in our life, and we all are searching for options where we can get better results with less effort. And this new economy is providing exactly this. I'm 50 plus, I was raised that money lies on the street. And now I'm walking on the street and I'm looking, where is the money? There is no money on the street anymore. Why? Because there is no money, because everything is digital now. So the money is flying around us. We need just to change paradigm shift and change the perspective, and we can see the money which is flying around us because everything is virtual and everything is digital. So, but if we are working, doing something, it's good to be trendy. The biggest trends in the world: AI, number one; blockchain crypto, number two; fintech, number three. And there is also one which I will explain it later. So if you are just someone who is looking for the way how to employ his money, how to gain insanely profits, this information was for you. Here, proof. I will show you my account because documentation is always stronger than argumentation. So they are doing some updates on the server. I hope I will be able to enter. Yes, I am. So I started with Aurum 7 months ago, 25th of June 2025. I started with initial deposit of 25K. So in this 6-7 months and few days, I got 120% back. So here are the numbers and statistic. 25th of June, 25K. Till now, I got 30,000 back. If you're coming from the business, you know that the most important metric of any business is return of investment. So my return of investment was 6 months and 10 days. So this is it. On weekly basis, there is 1K, $1,000 in last 7 days. With this, you can survive. Also in UK, if you're not spending too much, but you can survive. So here are these tier levels. With 25K, I am in luxury tier level. So 90% of gross profit is going to me and 10% is taken by the company. Profit share. So if you are searching for the way how to make profits, this is it. But if you would like to invest more and you don't have liquidity or any extra assets, we have additional opportunity, additional program. It's called partner program. Because the fourth trend, which is big and even bigger from day to day in the world, is called home-based business. You can start your own business. So currently, I'm doing this business. I'm doing marketing, informing and educating, sharing and caring. So during the pandemic, a lot of people was forced to work from home, remotely, via Zoom, via Teams, via all these new age applications. And some of them found it, okay, this is very convenient. I don't need to be stressful every day to drive to my workplace 1 hour, 2 hours in each way, in traffic jams, in rush time. And they can work from their home, they can be more flexible, they can have more freedom to choose. They can cook the lunch in the meantime when the kids will come home. And people are searching for the way how they can do and work from home for themselves. With only $20, this is the price of our ecosystem, you can start your own business, which is the most lucrative and the most wanted currently in the world. Combining all the mega trends and what is the most important, you can earn while you learn. Every other business you need to have some pre-knowledge. Here, nothing. Currently, I am the source of information and knowledge for you. You can outsource me. You can bring your people to this Zoom call. You can bring your people next week to live event in London, and I will share the information and the knowledge. Every company has a marketing budget. Every company needs a marketing. If it doesn't have a marketing, doesn't have a market. If the company doesn't have a market, doesn't have a sales. And if the company doesn't have a sales, doesn't exist. So here we are doing different type of marketing, more word by word, affiliate marketing, recommendation marketing. It's in our human nature. If I found something good, good restaurant, good cinema movie, good club or whatever, I am sharing this with my friends because I want for them to get the same good experience like I did. So here the company is rewarding me for this. And if you would like to invest more and you don't have enough assets, you can gain them by activity of marketing here. We have 5 different commissions. From direct sales, from team sales, extra bonuses, career bonuses, profit share, shareholder bonus, everything. But don't worry, everything will come step by step. First, I need to sell myself. First, I need to get the experience. Then I can approach my community and my people from the position of my own experience. I tried something, I have something, works well for me. Would you like to get some information about? You'll be surprised. People are searching for knowledge and information like this. Some collective rebellion against this stupidity is starting all over the world, and people are searching for more freedom, more security, because in this economic uncertainty, people are searching for the ways how they can protect their money, their assets, and their current lifestyle. Why? Because money and the value is going down. Every product which we are offering is combined somewhere in our comp plan, and you can get some level of compensation if someone from your community will use our products and services. Also, this debit card. So in UK, it's a huge demand for privacy-based debit card. So you can make millions just with this product without any training. So when someone purchases this card, you're getting commission. When someone top up this card, you're getting commission. Can you imagine to have a big community of profitable people who are spending their money with this card, and you are getting profits when they top up their card, when they buy their card, when they gain the profit because you're getting profit share, when they are making investment, everything is compensated. And of course, first, the majority of us, we start part-time. Part-time, we all have our jobs, our businesses or whatever, and after some time, the network starts developing, our confidence starts developing, and we can approach more people, and you never know who knows your neighbor. Maybe your next door neighbor knows someone who is searching for opportunity like this, who has huge international community, and he will expand this business around the world. Good for you. And when you will progress on this career ladder, you can join us and have good time with us all around the world. I'm with this company for 7 months. I started in June in Antalya. I was invited in Antalya because people know me and they know that I have a skill and ability to build a community. So in Antalya, I met Brian Benson, our products, our leaders, and what I saw and what I felt there, I said, okay, that makes sense, let's do it. First, we put our balls into it, our money, then I started to approach the people. In October, I was in Singapore on biggest crypto event in Asia. In November, I was on Phuket incentive program. 2 weeks ago, I was in Dubai. In 2 months, I'm going to Maldives and back to Dubai, everything paid by the company. I don't know if you like the travel. If you do, only this is enough to join our community. Because for me and myself, I had 3 kids. Next week we are going to London. I'll bring all the kids again to London. We are loving it. And we all love to travel. Why? Because you can get this wider perspective if you are around. And I want to hang and enjoy my life with people who are willing to learn, to grow, with people who have vision, energy, and would like to change and do something in their life. And this type of people are actually our clients and our community. Unfortunately, you missed Maldives incentive. 1 month before end of qualification period was already everything sold because we have 150 houses, beach houses there in the resort. So this one is gone. But today it was published, the new incentive program, the end of April in Dubai. Why? Because Brian and our company will attend crypto conference token 2049 in Dubai, and we are invited to come there to learn, to get the content also from other speakers, presenters, and projects, and in the same time we can grow our business. When we grow our skills, we are growing our business. So knowledge is the key. Even if Aurum is best investment possible, from my perspective, its education and knowledge is even better. But education without action is useless. So I encourage you to take action. Do your own research. Get more information. Contact the person who invited you to this event. He will help you with registration, with transaction. He can show you his results and he can share his confidence with you, and welcome aboard. I know everyone can start with at least something. You will not get rich with $100, but you will get experience. And with experience, also knowledge, and you are opening your mind. So I don't know what's your reason to come to this presentation and to stay this 1 hour with me. Obviously you have one. I don't know what's going to be your reason to invest or to start build a community. I don't know, but it's not important at all. Doesn't matter if you want extra income, if you want passive income, if you want to learn and grow and travel. Doesn't matter what is your reason. But if you will not find the reason, you will find that what we are finding all over life, excuses. Everyone who is good in excuses, it's barely and rarely good in something else. So